Okay, so this is my, this is what my Christmas gift was. And, I have decided to start putting it together. Spent about an hour, sorting these out. Again, I have another video on the channel about this, but this thing was sitting over there, the BB-8 was sitting on it. I cannot stress enough just how tiny these are. Like, I knew that was tiny, but when I took this out, it was even tinier than I was expecting. I was expecting, like, something twice the size of these. But, this is very, very tiny. And there are a lot of parts. Unfortunately, because she gave away my Legos when I was a kid, I do not have a Lego as a size reference. I would imagine that this base plate, there's probably this company, which is not the Lego company, it's some Japanese brand, but it's one of I've seen this brand at conventions. I know that this brand is an extremely reputable brand, like it's the Japanese version of Lego, and, well, Japan's been building things for 5,000 years, thousands of years longer than Denmark has. I do know a decent amount of Scandinavian history. Don't know when Denmark was founded, but Denmark is certainly not as old as Japan. But, yeah, so, again, I've been sorting this for about an hour. I did not really... Well, when I first got this, I flipped through the instructions and kind of had an idea of the general idea of how this is going to be built, but, I mean, you can kind of infer from the parts, I guess. But I did not sort them in terms of each page yet. So what I was going to do was I was going to get the other bags sorted and put into these little piles. And then what I was going to do was that I was going to, from each pile, construct each basket, I guess, of parts with the exact number of parts I need for each step, and I will number and label them based on this. There are, by the end of this, I should have about 100, I guess, 100 little bins. Is that what this says? Maximum 79. Holy hell. I think this has over 2,000 parts. How many parts does this has? 2,008 pieces. Jeez. 8 plus. I'm sorry. I guess nowadays 8-year-olds can make this. I would not trust my 8-year-old self to be able to make this. I'm sorry, 8-year-olds are not... Not that an 8-year-old can build it. An 8-year-old is not organized enough to... Anyways. I don't think there's 79 baskets I need to make, because some of these appear to be rotation actions rather than... Well, again, let me finish sorting it out first, and then I can correctly make the bins that I need to, and label the book if necessary. I'm sure we have those little dots around somewhere. But, on a random note, before I brewed this coffee with, some Oreo dust that was left over from New Year's, and, it's actually really good. It really enhances its flavor. But yeah, so I'm going to continue to make these, sort these, and then make a bin of them. Because how else am I going to document my progress on this? I don't really do live streams. I'm not really a streamer. this is how my channel has been for 14 years, and this is how it'll continue to be, because this is what I like doing. I like the casualness of this. Raw, unedited content. But, so tiny. All of my, measuring things are... Is there anything I can use for scale, just to show how tiny these things are? All of my measurement stuff is upstairs, so I'm just trying to find something I can use for scale.
A book?
Books are like the last thing that I can use for scale, but I can use these post-it notes on there. I'm not really sure these work.
Your phone?
My phone is also not something that's standardized. How am I supposed to use my phone when I'm recording with it? Oh my god. I'll find a... Oh look, this is also cherry blossom. That's not cherry blossom. What is that? I don't know what that is. That looks like cherry blossom. Is that a cherry blossom? Banana for scale. Is there a banana? That's a classic.
There's no banana.
There's no banana. No banana for scale. Nothing for scale. Let's see. Fine. I'm just gonna go get something that actually can measure. Because those things are so tiny. Like, unbelievably tiny. On account of the fact that I cannot seem to find everything to measure with except when I need it. Always find things to measure with until I need it. I have provided a bunch of other things for scale. A Wittgenstein cell for scale. This is official. My first crush. The Burj Khalifa for scale. Not to scale. The tool except what I need for scale. I don't know where the other part is. It's under my bed, maybe. The companion cube for scale. Not to scale. A 555 timer for scale. Probably the only thing that I have right now that actually provides a sense of scale. A part of an S21 Ultra, because my mom says I should use this for scale. I need everyone to understand that my phone has been backless and caseless for over 2 months. It makes the Apple fanboys cry. Everything you need to get a sense of scale, except measuring things, because I am an American. Or posted not standardized. I think this is about 3 inches. I assumed this was like 3 inches. Yes, it is 3 inches. So, I'll be honest, I've been assuming that this is 10 centimeters. This is 10 centimeters. I cannot imagine what other size it would be. Why would it wouldn't use centimeters? But yes, this is probably 10 centimeters in each 2 notches, I'm guessing. Yes. So each one is 5 millimeters. But yeah, that is what I've got so far.